Greetings to our Alabama educators. The goal of this short video is just to clarify who Christian Educators Association is. Recently, our phones here at our service center have rung off the hook from educators in the state of Alabama. Many of them have chosen Christian Educators Association as an alternative to their unions. They want to be supported by a professional association that serves from a biblical worldview. But recently, we've gotten some calls from our members because they have gotten a document distributed in their mailboxes, and right on the document is the logo that refers to where it would have come from, the Alabama Education Association. I want to talk to you about all the false information that's in this document. I just think as an educator, I have high respect for you. I think you need to know the truth if you're considering looking at us as an organization that could serve you. And there are just so many untruths in here that I felt I needed to just spend a few minutes going over a few of those. I guess a question I would really have to ask, and I certainly asked when I saw this document, is why would a union that claims to have over 100,000 satisfied members resort to this type of propaganda? I don't know. I think it's something you need to ask. I asked myself, and then I started looking at the information in depth, and quite frankly was shocked with it being in such great air. I'll give you an example. It says on that document that if a parent were to sue you and you're a member of Christian Educators Association, for your defense, you get $750. That's false. If you are sued and you're a member of us, you have a professional liability policy that provides you unlimited legal defense. Unlimited, not $750, but unlimited. And if you lose the case, you're covered by $1 million professional liability, and if you feel you want more, you could even up that to $2 million. I mean, so it is so off, and it actually goes on and says, and your liability is not going to cover you on a field trip. The truth is, if you have our professional liability and you are sued for anything under your responsibility as a teacher, field trips, study hall duty, recess coverage, even coaching, you're covered 100%. And the untruths just continue in this document. It says that if you're a member of Christian Educators Association, you're not going to be able to have provided local representation. Not true at all. In fact, you will have an 800 number, a toll-free number that you could call and have unlimited access to legal consultation with a staff attorney, or unlimited consultation on educational issues with an educational consultant. Unlimited. If it's determined that you do need to be represented locally on a job action, for instance, you're going to be suspended or non-renewed, terminated, you would get local representation. You actually get an insurance policy that would pay for representation locally with a local attorney. And here's the beauty. You don't have to rely on a union attorney or any association attorney. You can select any attorney you want. And if you don't have an attorney you feel good with, one can be recommended for you. But it basically provides payment for fees out of an insurance policy. So you can go anywhere you want for legal representation. And again, one untruth after another. Here's another one. It says if you have a job action and you need to appeal or take a district to court, they're back to that $750 is all you get. That's not true. Where the $750 comes in, that's if you need a hearing to be held at the board. Let's say you're non-renewed and you get to appear before the board for a hearing. That pays off $750 to your attorney. That's after you have paid them $500 for consultation. Plenty of fees for a hearing like that. This document again claims you need up to $8,000 for them to come with you to a hearing. That's just ridiculous. They must assume that you're not a thinking individual, because most people would certainly know better. But it's not true that if you have to go on to court after a job action that was unsuccessful, the reality of it is there's $4,000 available for that. And if you have to go to court for other things, let's say you're accused of sexual misconduct, there's not $750. There's $35,000 available to you. The coverage here is phenomenal. The inexpensive cost is not at all related to the quality of the work. Let me flip over to the back side of this document where the mistruths go on. In fact, it tells a little story about a supposed member of ours who had a challenge in their district. And I would say if this document needed to be filed in a library, it would be in the fiction section. But what it says is that she was an employee who wanted to apply for another job in the district, and she didn't get that job. And we didn't help her get that job. She called and helped, and are you ready for this? They said the advice she got in this office was to go home and start a union. Now come on. We are seen by thousands of educators across the nations as an alternative to the union. Do you think our business model would allow us to tell her to go start a union? I mean, come on, let's be real here. The reality of it is we offer professional liability and we offer job action protection. We never have claimed that we can guarantee somebody to get a job that an employer doesn't want to hire them for. And if we're going to be real honest here, and I assume you want to be real honest, a union can't do that either. They may offer some protections, but they can't guarantee that you're going to be selected for a job. And they can't go in and spank your employer if they decide that there's somebody else that's more qualified. It is ridiculous. So maybe we just need to answer the question, why are we cheaper? One of the reasons is we're not a union. We don't fund union tactics. We don't lobby. We don't go out and tell you who to vote for. We don't invest time and energy in your finances in the kind of thing that a union does. We provide you direct personal support from a biblical worldview. Our focus is to encourage, equip, and empower you to make you the best teacher you are. If that's the kind of support you'd like, I think we're the perfect organization for that. If you'd rather join a union that operates the way the Alabama Education Association does, you really should join them. God bless you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you bad things about them. That's not the way we operate. I'll tell you the truth about us and the integrity that you're going to be involved with if you join us. If you have any kinds of questions, I would really encourage you to call us toll-free at 888-798-1124. Or go to our website where you can join right online, CEAI.org. You have a fantastic day. And let me just tell you that as an educator, we really appreciate you. We believe you are the hope for tomorrow. God bless you. God bless the state of Alabama.